right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors due to the apostles, the elders, and the great millstone, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. To Brother Yeshaya, called the Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this, in transit epistle. It's basically it's gonna be about, I was meditating today at the job scene, and people just really don't have any hope, man. Like, we understand and know that this is not the end all be all. This is a decrepit, demoralized, whatever, word, I'm trying to use, place, full of wickedness, full of evil, and full of the things that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua frowns upon. It's full of it. All right, you can't get around it. And a lot of people are really happy and really are content, dwelling in this place, man. They're actually, what is it? They actually have an ability to cope with this place, right? Long as Jake has a job, Jake has a car, and some food. Hey, Jake is happy being in slavery, and you can see the evidence of that during the Exodus. After the Lord did that miraculous miracle to save our asses out of slavery, hardcore, double straight bondage in Egypt. You had Israelites that wanted to go back to Egypt because of, the cakes, the leeks, the cucumbers, the melons, right? Come on, man. And that's how this society is basically, made up. All right, bread and circus, and it's gotten to the point to where it has really affected people to the point, because this is all a system, man. All right, this is all a system, going down to, the media, okay, the media, all right, to our diets, to, the water supply, everything, man. Everything is set up against us over here, man. Set up for us to fail. But you got Jake that is content with basically, being in this hellhole, man. And they don't have any hope. Their hope is that Trump well, let's go past that, because their hope is that, because they don't see the end. All right. Yes, the Lord put his spirit upon all flesh. He's putting his spirit upon all flesh, because you got, people that's just regular people in the world. All right. They're having dreams of thermonuclear missile fire and Jacob's trouble. All right. So that's, the Lord said he's gonna pour his spirit upon all flesh, and your old man should see visions, and your young man should dream dreams. And you even got spirit jumping on women to be somewhat of a prophetess. Lord to put the spirit of because prophecy means to say before. So if a woman says, okay, well, the MOTB is the MARK, all right, of the beast, it's a prophecy. She's not, wrong, But, that's another lesson for another day, because, don't take it to heart, women. Y'all are not apt to teach. Y'all are not supposed to be teaching, Y'all are not supposed to be teaching. All right. You can read about that in I think it's 1 Timothy. But yeah, these people do not have any type of hope, you know, and they're just done. Their diets are horrible. Their diets are trash. All right, their spirits are low level, you know, full of disease and all type of nasty cigarette smoke, Newport smoke, cigar, blunt, even the marijuana that these people, you know, indulge in. You know, from the street level pharmaceuticals, it's weaponized. Okay, they're spraying some type of K2 type of spray on it to actually make it more potent. All right, and you know, that's what the majority of the people that do, you know, smoke weed. You're not supposed to smoke anything because, you know, your body is a temple of the Lord. All right, and it's not your own, for you were bought with a price. So yeah, man. Hey, these people do not have any type of hope. They don't have any type of, and it's kind of sad. Like, as I'm growing in this truth, I look more for finding, I ain't gonna say like pity for Jake, but in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, you know, you about to get fucking destroyed. But you need to be destroyed. You know, that's the process. The Lord needs you to be destroyed. Destroy you so that you can come back in his kingdom in your right mind, still feeling a little sad, still feeling a little, you know, down because of the choices that you made throughout your lifetime if you're not part of the elect. You know, it's gonna be for a period of time, but hey, the Lord's gonna lift it after a while. But still, the lasting legacy of the majority of Israelites is gonna be, damn, so you got destroyed by thermonuclear fire because you took that MOTB, that the prophets that the Lord had out on the street corners, starting with our apostles, for years and years and years have been telling you not to take it, and you totally bowed your knee to Baal and basically, you know, worshiping this system. That's not it's not a legacy you want to have. All right, you want to, you know, I'm first and foremost talking to myself. You want to be able to, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to, you know, basically take pride in you, that he created you. All right, this is my servant. Well done, my good and faithful servant. All right, you have done well over, you know, a few of these things, and now, you know, basically the Lord is going to have men, you know, having their own rulership, you know, province or whatnot, part of the earth to you know, govern, maintain. Yep. So yeah, man, and that's our hope. All right, the scriptures say that we have become prisoners of hope. That's the only thing we got left. We are waiting for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We are waiting on Yahweh to give the go ahead for his son to return. That's what brothers are waiting on, and that's our hope. And it is substantial because we know that you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he's with us. All right, these people don't have the Lord. All right, they have God and Jesus and any type of deity you could think of, including themselves. All right, you got self-worship, you know what I'm saying? Self-worship being, you know, is on the rise because of how everything is set up, man. All right, he really did a number on people. I ain't gonna lie to you, he really did a number. All right, when you look at what this devil has did, okay, the so-called whitey man, when you look at the system that he set up, the vicious cycle, the perpetual filth that this man has set up and you really like analyze it and break it down, man, they did a number on us, man. And that's how you know that 2 Thessalonians is talking about them whose comings is after the working of Satan. Because for what this man did and everything that he's done and set up and what he plans to do, Satan has to be on his side. Satan has to be on his side to guide him to be able to do this shit, man. Because it's otherworldly. It's out of this world, you know. When you really get to the bottom of it, all right. What this the MOTB, okay, and their whole enterprise, their NWO, it's out of this world, man. Like, Satan really had to be guiding these people, because there's no way. Ain't no way that a regular human, a regular heathen, but this is the basis of the heathen that we're talking about. This is the wicked, whose comings is after the working of Satan, with all lying wonders and signs. You know, it's one of my favorite ones. 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. All right, 8th verse. The whole chapter is fire, but you know, just to get to that point. But yeah, man. So yeah, hey, we have hope. All right. The Lord is still dealing with us. That's why we have to pray. All right, continue to pray, continue to fast, continue to stay locked in the spirit, stay locked into the brotherhood. Okay, you know, just stay tapped in, man, to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because if not, what spirit are you tapping into? You're tapping into the spirit of this world, and this world, as we know it, hey, it's on the down and out. It's gone. It already happened through the spirit. So I'm gonna end it with that. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect out there. Shalom.